My name is Stanley Bentu. The time is 8:09, and it's time for our big talk. But before we do that, we did have some messages. We got a message that came in commenting on our news review. This one, even though it's okay, it's coming from Phil at Jekuko. And Phil says that, he's quoting scripture. He says that Jesus said, whenever you see these things, flee to the mountains because the enemies are upon you. Suddenly, Emefiele is sick. Members of a shadowy civil society and Arewa youths are protesting. The British parliamentarian is warning of dire consequences if Emefiele is arrested. A case that has been thrown out of the court is still sub judice. Withdrawal limits are increased, and YAP fuel queues are trying the Lazarus miracle as Christmas knocks on the city gate. It is all shadows and smoke screens. What is flowing in muddy waters remains shielded from prying eyes. The true story will emerge, if ever, much later in the night when all itching ears have gone to sleep. Well, Phil, they're waxing philosophical. And of course, he was referring to one of the stories yesterday that emerged, that a parliamentarian had made some comments concerning the DSS's attempt to arrest Godwin Emefiele, and also the presidency's decision not to make any comment on that, on the grounds that it was sub judice. All right, well, moving on to the topic of today, what we're talking about today is, it concerns the judiciary. We've been talking about judicial reforms over the years, but to what extent have we actually applied ourselves to that? Is justice really the final frontier and the last hope of the common